Why do your hands and legs keep swelling, even though you eat well, walk every day, and genuinely try to take care of yourself? Why do your ankles feel heavy at night, your fingers tighten in the morning, or your feet grow cold for no clear reason? Most older adults assume it is excess sodium, general inflammation, or simply the price of aging. But the real explanation is far more surprising and far more reversible than you might imagine. After the age of 60, your body loses about 1 to 1.5% of its collagen every single year. Collagen is not only a beauty nutrient. It is the structural fabric that keeps your blood vessels flexible, your tissues firm, and your circulation moving the way nature designed. When collagen declines, the veins begin to weaken. The tiny valves that keep blood and fluid moving upward toward the heart start to slow down. Fluid pools in the hands, feet, and lower legs. That is when swelling begins. That is when numbness and tingling settle in. That is when walking feels heavier than it used to. And here is the part most people have never heard. The problem is not solved by omega-3 supplements. It is not solved by multivitamins. It is not solved by anti-inflammatory pills. The missing link is the restoration of natural collagen and the specific nutrients that help your body rebuild the vessel walls that time has thinned. In today's video, I will walk you through 8 powerful foods that either provide natural collagen or activate your body's ability to produce it again. These foods help calm inflammation, move out trapped fluid, strengthen blood vessels, and restore circulation within weeks. Pay close attention to food number 7. It is rarely eaten, yet it supports stagnant veins better than almost anything I have seen in clinical practice. If you are over 60 and dealing with swelling, heavy legs, cold hands, or poor circulation, you are exactly where you need to be. Before we begin, please subscribe so you never miss these science-based strategies. And share your age and country in the comments. It helps me guide this channel with precision and purpose. Your circulation is about to change. We begin our countdown with a familiar food that many older adults enjoy, but rarely recognize for its deeper power. The avocado may look simple, but for seniors who struggle with swelling, cold feet, or that heavy pressure in the lower legs, this fruit can quietly shift the entire landscape of circulation. Most people think of avocado as nothing more than a source of healthy fat. Yet beneath that creamy texture is an unusual combination of vitamin E, monounsaturated fats, potassium, and plant compounds that directly support collagen type I. This specific collagen is the very framework that keeps blood vessel walls firm, elastic, and able to move fluid upward against gravity. After 60, collagen type I begins to thin. Veins lose tone. Valves weaken. Fluid gathers in the ankles and lower legs. Swelling becomes a daily companion. Avocado, however, works in the opposite direction. It encourages the body to rebuild collagen rather than lose it. A study in the Journal of Clinical Biochemistry and Nutrition observed older adults over a 12-week period who consumed avocado or extracts derived from it. The results were striking. Vascular elasticity increased. Endothelial function improved. Blood flow became smoother and more responsive. Inflammatory markers that contribute to swelling even declined. The study confirmed what many clinicians have long suspected: avocado nourishes not only the heart, but also the structural proteins that keep veins youthful. There is another benefit that often goes unnoticed. The fats in avocado help transport vitamin K2 and omega-3 fatty acids into the soft tissues. These nutrients reduce inflammation, prevent calcification inside the vessels, and promote healthier circulation. For older adults who experience nighttime leg cramps or morning stiffness, this is more than nutrition. It is relief. Vitamin E, one of the defining nutrients in avocado, acts as a natural anti-inflammatory agent. It supports microcirculation and helps reduce water retention around the ankles and feet. Many seniors notice that after a few days of adding avocado to breakfast, their legs feel lighter, warmer, and less swollen. Half an avocado each morning is enough to create meaningful change. Enjoy it with eggs, whole grain toast, or blended into a simple smoothie. When you provide your body with the right building blocks, it does not forget how to repair itself. The avocado is a quiet reminder of that truth. Next in our countdown is a green that has supported human circulation for centuries, yet most older adults think of it only as a salad topping. Spinach may be humble, but for seniors struggling with swelling, cold feet, or a heavy feeling in the lower legs, it holds one of the most powerful natural compounds available: dietary nitrates. When you eat spinach, these natural nitrates transform into nitric oxide, a signaling molecule that blood vessels rely on to open and relax. Nitric oxide widens the arteries, increases oxygen delivery, and helps nutrients reach the lower legs, where circulation tends to slow most dramatically with age. Many seniors describe a gentle warmth returning to their feet or a lighter feeling in their calves after a meal rich in greens. That sensation is nitric oxide beginning its restorative work. A study published in the journal Clinical Nutrition followed older adults who ate spinach-rich meals for only 7 days. The findings were impressive. Arterial flexibility improved, blood pressure decreased, and nitric oxide production increased by nearly 25%. The researchers concluded that spinach is one of the most effective foods for supporting vascular function in adults over 60. Spinach offers yet another advantage. It helps protect collagen, the structural protein that keeps blood vessel walls resilient. Rich in vitamin C and carotenoids, spinach shields collagen from oxidative stress, the same destructive process that stiffens arteries and worsens swelling. By reducing this stress, spinach preserves the elasticity of both veins and capillaries. There is, however, an important guideline many seniors never hear. Spinach should be eaten in the morning or at midday rather than at night. Its natural oxalate content can interfere with calcium balance and may cause digestive discomfort when eaten too late in the day, especially for adults with lower hydration levels. Those with kidney stones, significant kidney disease, digestive sensitivity, or individuals who take blood thinners should be cautious with spinach and consult their physician. Spinach also becomes safer and easier to absorb when lightly cooked rather than eaten raw. Gentle sautéing, adding it to soups, blending it into a morning smoothie, or folding it into an omelet makes it digestible and senior-friendly. When used wisely, spinach becomes a fast-acting, circulation-supporting food that helps open the blood vessels, preserve collagen, and restore vitality to aging legs. At number 6 in our countdown is a food many seniors walk past in the grocery aisle without realizing its hidden power. White beans may look ordinary, but for adults over 60 who are trying to improve circulation, reduce swelling, and strengthen collagen, they are one of the most valuable foods you can add to your kitchen. White beans contain unusually high levels of copper and manganese, two minerals that switch on the enzymes responsible for creating strong collagen fibers. Without them, the body struggles to rebuild the connective tissue that supports healthy veins. When these minerals are supplied consistently, the vessels begin to regain elasticity, blood moves more freely, and swelling tends to diminish. White beans also deliver one of the most healing nutrients for seniors: soluble fiber. This gentle form of fiber lowers inflammation inside the gut and bloodstream. When gut inflammation quiets down, circulation throughout the entire body improves. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who regularly consumed legumes, especially white beans, experienced better blood sugar stability and lower oxidative stress. This matters because unstable glucose accelerates collagen breakdown and damages the inner lining of blood vessels. By supporting glucose control, White beans help preserve both circulation and collagen. I often think of Samuel, a 74-year-old retired mechanic from Arizona. For years he dealt with uncomfortable ankle swelling and unpredictable glucose readings. At his physician's suggestion, he began adding modest portions of white beans to his lunches and dinners. 4 weeks later, his swelling had eased. His legs felt steadier, and his post-meal glucose numbers became noticeably smoother. White beans can be enjoyed in many senior-friendly ways: blended into a warm soup, folded into a soft side dish, stirred into a bright salad, or mashed into a mild spread for whole grain toast. Those with sensitive digestion can begin with a small portion and slowly increase. At number 5 on our countdown is a vegetable so familiar that most people never stop to consider its deeper value. Celery is often viewed as a diet food, a crunchy side dish, or something added to soups for texture. Yet for adults over 60 who struggle with swelling, sluggish circulation, or that heavy pressure in the lower legs, celery offers a level of support far beyond its reputation. Inside each crisp stalk is a natural balance of sodium, potassium, and plant compounds that encourages the body to release excess fluid in a controlled, gentle way. Many diuretics pull water out too quickly and leave seniors dehydrated. Celery works differently. It helps the body let go of trapped water while maintaining electrolyte balance, which is why so many older adults feel lighter on their feet after including it regularly in meals. One of celery's greatest strengths is its ability to soothe inflammation inside the blood vessels. As blood vessels become irritated over time, they stiffen, blood flow slows, and fluid begins to pool in the ankles and calves. Celery contains polyphenols such as apigenin and luteolin that calm this inflammation at the cellular level, allowing vessels to relax and circulation to improve. Research supports these effects. A study from the Journal of Medicinal Food showed that celery extract lowered inflammatory markers and enhanced microcirculation in aging adults. Another study published in the Natural Medicine Journal found that celery seed extract helped relax the smooth muscle of arterial walls, easing blood pressure and reducing strain on swollen veins. This relaxation is often felt as warmth returning to the legs or less tightness in the hands. When celery is juiced, its benefits often become even more noticeable. Drinking a small glass of fresh celery juice in the morning delivers concentrated antioxidants to the bloodstream, supporting kidney function, reducing overnight fluid buildup, and helping the body begin the day with clearer circulation. Gentle combinations such as celery with lemon, celery blended with green apple, or celery mixed with cucumber can make these juices more enjoyable while preserving their benefits. Celery is naturally supportive, but it should be used thoughtfully by individuals with kidney disease, low blood pressure, or those taking diuretics. For most seniors, however, it provides a simple and deeply soothing way to reduce swelling and restore the comfort of steady, healthy circulation. At number 4 in our countdown is one of the oldest healing foods in human history, yet it has only recently regained the attention it deserves. Bone marrow broth is far more than a comforting soup. It is one of the rare foods that naturally delivers collagen type A2, glycine, and glucosamine in a form the body can easily use. These 3 nutrients play a direct role in restoring the connective tissue that keeps blood vessels strong and flexible. Glycine, one of the dominant amino acids in marrow broth, is a powerful anti-inflammatory compound. It targets deep, invisible inflammation inside the calf muscle and ankles that often restricts blood flow long before symptoms appear. Glucosamine supports the joints and the soft tissues that surround the vessels, making every movement feel steadier and less strained. Bone marrow broth becomes even more valuable when paired with vegetables rich in natural nitrates such as spinach or celery. When these foods are combined, the body produces more nitric oxide, the molecule that opens blood vessels and allows more blood to reach the legs and feet. For those new to marrow broth, starting is simple. Many grocery stores now offer high-quality options from brands such as Kettle and Fire, Pacific Foods, and Epic, made from slow-simmered marrow bones. These are excellent choices for seniors who want the benefits without managing a long cooking process. Those who prefer homemade broth can simmer beef marrow bones or knuckle bones with onion, celery, and a splash of apple cider vinegar for 12 hours. The vinegar draws minerals and collagen from the bones, and a gelatinous texture after cooling signals a rich, collagen-dense broth. For circulation support, timing makes a difference. Drinking a warm cup about an hour before bedtime allows the body to use its nighttime repair mode to rebuild vessel walls and ease swelling. Bone marrow broth is gentle, time-honored, and profoundly restorative. It is a powerful ally in rebuilding the collagen that keeps your circulation strong. At number 3 in our countdown is a food that rarely receives the respect it deserves. Most shoppers glance at a can of sardines and keep walking, never realizing that inside sits one of the most concentrated leg and joint rebuilding foods nature has ever created. Small as they are, sardines carry a remarkable supply of collagen, calcium, and anti-inflammatory fats that directly support the lower body. What makes sardines so distinctive is the way they are eaten. Unlike larger fish, sardines are usually consumed with their bones and skin intact. Those delicate, edible bones supply type I collagen, the same protein your body uses to strengthen tendons, ligaments, and the connective tissue that keeps muscles supported. They also contain meaningful amounts of calcium and phosphorus, minerals essential for maintaining bone density as we age. In a single serving, you are giving your legs and joints a concentrated repair blend that would be difficult to find anywhere else. Sardines are also among the richest natural sources of EPA and DHA, two omega-3 fatty acids that have repeatedly been shown to calm inflammation. Long-term inflammation acts like slow internal corrosion. It stiffens joints, narrows blood vessels, and promotes fluid retention around the knees and ankles. Omega-3s help counteract this process by reducing inflammatory compounds and improving joint mobility. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has demonstrated that regular omega-3 intake can ease joint discomfort within several weeks, a change many older adults describe as a welcome return of ease in their step. Another advantage of sardines is their generous vitamin D content. Vitamin D does more than strengthen bones. It supports collagen stability by helping the body produce enzymes that reinforce collagen fibers. Seniors who are low in vitamin D often notice lingering joint aches or slower recovery after activity. By supplying collagen, calcium, and vitamin D together, sardines offer an unusually comprehensive form of lower body nourishment. The circulation benefits are equally important. Omega-3s help the blood flow more freely, improving oxygen delivery to the muscles and reducing the sense of heaviness that often appears after long periods of sitting or standing. Better circulation supports faster recovery and helps prevent swelling in the lower legs. Seniors do not need large amounts to see meaningful changes. 3 to 4 servings per week are enough. Sardines packed in olive oil provide added anti-inflammatory protection, and their flavor pairs well with lemon, herbs, whole grain toast, salads, or even blended into a creamy spread. Across coastal cultures, sardines have nourished generations who lived active, demanding lives. Today, modern research validates what tradition understood: these modest fish carry extraordinary strength. When you open a can of sardines, you are opening a powerful tool for maintaining smooth movement, strong bones, and steady vitality well into your later years. We arrive at number 2, a food that many seniors overlook simply because it comes in a humble can. Canned salmon with bones may not sound glamorous, but it remains one of the most complete, joint-supporting, bone-strengthening foods available today. It is inexpensive, accessible, and remarkably potent for anyone hoping to maintain strong legs and comfortable movement after 60. Most people think of salmon as a routine protein. Yet when the bones are included, the nutritional profile transforms into something far more powerful. Those small, soft bones inside that can contain one of the most bioavailable forms of calcium you can consume. Unlike many supplements that dissolve poorly or upset digestion, salmon calcium comes in its natural matrix, paired with collagen and trace minerals. This allows the body to absorb and use it efficiently, strengthening bone structure and reinforcing the cartilage that cushions every step you take. Canned salmon also provides type I collagen, the same form your body relies on to maintain tendons, ligaments, and connective tissue. Each serving supplies amino acids that help repair daily wear and tear, encourage flexibility, and support smoother, more stable movement. It is nourishment that reaches deep into the joints that carry you through your day. Just as important is the nutrient synergy found in salmon. It is one of the rare foods rich in both omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin D. Omega-3s help reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and allow oxygen and nutrients to reach your muscles and joints more effectively. Many seniors notice less swelling and faster recovery when they increase their omega-3 intake. Vitamin D plays a different but equally vital role. It enhances calcium absorption and activates enzymes involved in collagen formation. Without adequate vitamin D, the body struggles to rebuild bone or cartilage, no matter how much calcium it receives. This combination is one reason why traditional coastal cultures that rely heavily on fish enjoy lower rates of osteoporosis and joint decline. Their diets quietly and consistently supply the building blocks for strong skeletal health. Some people hesitate at the thought of eating fish with bones, but canned salmon makes it effortless. The bones crumble easily and disappear when mixed with lemon, herbs, or Greek yogurt. The flavor is mild, and the nourishment is extraordinary. A simple bowl of mashed canned wild salmon with yogurt, lemon, and a bit of celery creates a nutrient-dense lunch that requires no cooking and supports joints, bones, and circulation all at once. At last, we reach number 1, and it is a food so familiar that most people overlook its remarkable power. The egg, simple and unassuming, is one of the most complete collagen-supporting foods available to older adults. It is affordable, versatile, and uniquely designed by nature to rebuild the tissues that keep you strong and mobile. Many seniors see an egg as just a breakfast staple, yet inside its shell is a near-perfect blueprint for joint and connective tissue repair. I often describe eggs as a natural collagen activator because they supply the precise nutrients your body requires to form and maintain collagen every day. The egg white is the first part worth exploring. It contains glycine and proline, 2 amino acids essential for building collagen. Collagen is the internal framework that supports your skin, cartilage, tendons, and ligaments. When glycine and proline are abundant, this framework stays resilient. When they are lacking, joints feel stiffer, skin becomes less elastic, and ordinary movements can trigger discomfort. The yolk, however, is where the restorative potential becomes even more impressive. For decades, people feared the yolk because of cholesterol, but modern nutritional science has overturned that misconception. The yolk is packed with biotin, sulfur, vitamin D, and choline, each playing a critical role in maintaining strength and mobility. Biotin supports the formation of keratin and collagen, 2 structural proteins that help joints withstand daily stress. Sulfur contributes to the bonding of collagen fibers, giving them both stability and flexibility, much like the coils in a well-built mattress that bend without breaking. Vitamin D supports bone density and activates key enzymes involved in collagen production. Choline strengthens the communication between muscles and nerves, enhancing balance and coordination. Abilities that often decline with age, yet respond remarkably well to proper nutrition. Together, the white and yolk create a nutrient synergy that helps older adults move with more confidence. Seniors who include eggs in their diet regularly tend to experience smoother mobility, steadier posture, and less joint discomfort. You do not need large amounts to feel the benefits. 1 or 2 eggs daily, prepared in any style you enjoy, provide a reliable source of collagen-building nutrition. The only essential rule is this: do not discard the yolk. That is where your body finds the elements needed to repair and reinforce its internal support system. Today you discovered 8 foods that do far more than fill your plate. These foods strengthen collagen, support joint mobility, improve circulation, and give your lower body the foundation it needs to keep you moving with ease. From the minerals in white beans, to the collagen-rich support of sardines and canned salmon, to the deep nourishment of bone marrow broth, each food brings its own kind of healing. And simple choices like spinach, celery, and eggs add daily reinforcement that your body feels, even if you do not see it immediately. What I hope you take away from this is not just information, but encouragement. You are not powerless against swelling, stiffness, or slowing circulation. Relief does not require expensive treatments, complicated routines, or endless supplements. It begins at your table, with foods that are affordable, accessible, and time-tested. Small habits practiced consistently can create profound changes in how your legs feel, how your joints move, and how confidently you walk through your day. Your body is always listening. When you feed it what it has been missing, it responds with strength, resilience, and renewal. Before we close, I want to thank you for spending this time with me. Your commitment to understanding your health matters more than you know. If today's video helped you, I invite you to subscribe so you never miss a new Senior LifePlus lesson. I will see you in the next video. Until then, keep taking care of yourself. You deserve